I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Play Aloud podcast. I'm your host, j.solo, and on this episode, we have a 1964 classic by the one and only Miss Nina Simone with her signature song, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, off her studio album, Broadway Blues and Ballads. Let's get into it. Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood is a song by Nina Simone released in 1964. The song was written by Benny Benjamin, Gloria Caldwell, and Saul Marcus, and it has become one of Simone's signature tunes. The lyrics of the song convey a sense of frustration and desperation as she asks to be understood and accepted for who she is without being judged or misunderstood. The song is often interpreted as a plea for empathy and understanding, and its theme of marginalization resonate with listeners from various backgrounds. Nina Simone's powerful and soulful delivery of the song has made it a timeless classic. Please don't let me be misunderstood. Let's take a quick break from the episode. Just to let y'all know, health is wealth. Don't wait, get checked. Take a moment to prioritize your health today in honor of Nina Simone, who tragically lost her battle with cancer, in celebration of survivors like myself. Let's take action. Remember, early detection saves lives. Don't wait. Schedule your regular checkups and cancer screenings today if possible. Take control of your health and well-being. Let's break down barriers and prioritize our health together. Shout out to all the survivors and thrivers out there. Let's go. So let's break down the song. Let's get into these lyrics. The music and everything is like real deep message, man. The sound of it, the sonics and everything makes this song complete. Like it's a dark song, but it's saying some real stuff in it, man. So let's get into the lyrics. Baby, you understand me now. If sometimes you see that I'm mad, that's simple. But I think she asking, man, like pay attention to me and my feelings, and you'll notice that I'm mad. Question that go with it. What should you do if people notice that you are mad? A, ask them what they looking at. B, ask them if they got a problem. C, take a deep breath and explain your frustration. So the obvious answer is C. That's the adult answer. But, man, I think everybody done been there when, that ain't always the answer that come out. Sometimes it's just like, hey man, what are you looking at? Why are you looking over here? Do you have a problem? Sometimes it just don't, it don't go that smooth where where you can just take a deep breath and explain your frustration. Sometimes, you're looking for the smoke. You asking people if they got a problem and what they looking at. It don't always work out so smooth like that, man. So let's get to it. Let's get into the next one. Don't you know that no one alive can always be an angel? When everything goes wrong, you see some bad. That's a deep lyric right there, man. You can't always be an angel, man. When things happen, go wrong, you definitely gonna see some bad. So I read this statement that said doing the right thing when things go bad is a muscle that can be developed with practice, self-reflection, and commitment to personal growth. That sounds great. And I see what they doing. I like what they doing. Shout out to my uncle Alvin, man. That's his saying, and it just stuck with me forever. That's something I'm working on as I get older, as I get more mature, becoming an OG out here in these streets. When I see people doing dumb stuff, I like to take it to the extreme. For example, if somebody throwing rocks at me, I'm picking up bricks, I'm picking up boulders, I'm picking up chairs, I'm trying to find something they size to throw back at them. And I know, it's probably not the best solution. That's where my mind goes immediately. You know, everybody can't always be an angel. That's what she said, right? It is what it is. I'm working on it. Let's get into the next line. You know, sometimes, baby, I'm so carefree. Oh, with a joy that's hard to hide. I think being carefree is what most people look forward to in life. You know, being in a safe place where you don't have to worry about being judged or criticized. You can let your head down, you can relax, you with your people, and you can just chill, man. Like, I think that's what most people strive for, at least me. You know what I'm saying? Carefree environment, just living, ain't worrying about nothing, just chilling, being myself. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of environment that I look forward to. Let's get it to the next line. And then sometimes again, it seems all I have is worry. And then you're bound to see my other side. I'm definitely with that. You are bound to see my other side. I go through things, you go through things. Everybody have their own issues. So I believe as people, we should be aware of other people's body language and appearance. I think it'll lead to fewer issues in our day to day. But y'all know, like I know, everybody glued to their screens and scrolling. Ain't nobody picking up on things like that like they used to, man. Everybody strolling, everybody in their own world, worry about what they doing. I just think, we should look up sometime and see, what other people got going on. Check the energy, check the vibe in the room. I think that'll help, what I'm saying, cause less issues in the world. Especially as me as a people watcher, I notice things that other people might miss. And it's probably why some people might think black people are psychics. It might be true for some, but most of us, we just call it checking the trap. Yeah, we just call it checking the trap, man. Like, I know me personally, when I go in a room, I'm definitely trying to find all the exits. I'm trying to see who energy is kind of off. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when I used to be in a work environment, working around other people. If Billy came to work all week smiling and joking with a clean uniform, and by Friday he showed up with a blank stare and looking like he just changed oil with his bare hands, y'all leave Billy alone. Billy ain't with the games today. And guess what? I'm leaving early. I am out. I ain't trying to stick around to see if Billy's about to go off in a bit. I'm out, man. Just pay attention to people, man. Become a people watcher. Check their vibe, check their energy. If you see somebody day to day and they show up to work with a whole different appearance, whole different energy, leave those people alone. The day is not the day to continue and get your jokes off, man. Pay attention what's going on. Let's get into the next line. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. And this song be jamming. I'd heard this song before when I was younger, but like, I was working out, get my shots in. This thing just came across my timeline. This thing just came across my playlist, and I said, "Man, that's that Nina Simone, man." And it resonate with me now personally more than it ever did in life. The question that go with that bar: have you ever faced a situation where your good intentions were misinterpreted or misunderstood by others? And if so, how did you handle it? Hmm. So, as a person who always seeking knowledge and understanding of things, I'm well versed in a lot of different subjects. So when people ask me a question, I will know the answer to the most random things. Thinking I'm being generous with the information, but I started to notice that it rubbed people the wrong way. They probably thought I was trying to be a know-it-all, which I never said I was. I'm just well versed in things that I'm interested in. I go down rabbit holes and get all the information I can possibly find on the subject that I'm interested in. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? So now, if they approach me with some information, I go ahead and let them get their excitement off with the new information, and I act like I know nothing about it. And then, once they done giving their spiel about, what they think they informed me on, I just go ahead, let them know what year I was introduced to it. I let them know what year I was introduced to it and, all the information that I know. That's how I handle it now. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, people be taking my willingness to give information as a sign of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I do now. You know what I'm saying? I go ahead and let them get their spill off, get all the way to the end, and be like, yeah, I knew about that back in such and such year or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I act surprised the whole time, and then I just hit them at the end. Yeah, I know about that. A couple years ago, I had did a little research on it. Then they be like, "Well, why you ain't said nothing when I first started?" Because y'all used to take it as disrespect. Like I'm a know-it-all. I just lay on here and let you get your excitement off, and it is what it is, man. So if you're a person like me, that's open with the information that you researched or interested in, go ahead and try it, man. People come to you with something that you already know. Go ahead and let them get it off, run it, do all they do, feel excitement for them. At the end, just hit them with, yeah, I knew about that already. You know what I'm saying? So since we here, we just both going to go ahead and waste time back and forth. The look on their face is priceless. Let's go. Let's get it to the next line. If I seem edgy, I want you to know I never meant to take it out on you. Again, read people's body language because somebody gonna catch the wrath or something that they ain't got nothing to do with just by approaching situations without even checking people's temperature and seeing, what kind of energy they on, man. Let's get it to the next line. Life has its problems, and I get more than my share. Whew, that's a tough line, man. I feel like I definitely get more than my share. So if you tuned in last week, we broke down "Do Your Thing" by Isaac Hayes. And as a person who like to do their own thing, I feel I experience more issues than the average person. That's just me. That's what I pick up on because I don't compromise a lot on my beliefs. I stick to my guns. I stick to what I do. You know what I'm saying? I do my own thing. Sometimes my way is unconventional, so I definitely believe I get more than my share of problems. And I'm willing to live with it because I'm sticking with my guns. I'm going by what I believe in. And this is the life I chose to live. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the next lines. Oh, baby, I'm just human. Don't you know I have faults like anyone? That's facts, man. The question that go with this: what is one fault or imperfection that you struggle with the most, and how do you work on improving it? So currently, I'm in a weird space because I made myself not care about a lot of things that don't affect me directly, which may seem selfish, which I was just called recently by somebody. But, uh, as a head of a household, my feelings, my energy, you know, my thoughts, I feel like I should put that towards the people that need me the most, that need my energy the most, need my feelings, that need my input the most. I really try to cut off, what I'm saying, outside things that have nothing to do with me. Like I said, it may sound selfish, but that's a decision I decide to make, as someone that's leading the household, leading the family. And that's the decision I decide to make. You know what I'm saying? Every problem is not my problem. That's the decision I decide to make. So when I see or hear dumb stuff coming my way, I always have a saying that I like to say. It's a joke. It's an inside joke for me personally. I don't even know if that's a thing. An inside joke for me personally. I always tell people, man, I hear you, but man, I'm still trying to teach my son how to tie his shoes, man. That's what I say, man, because I really not concerned. I'm in a space where I'm cutting off all noise that has nothing to do with me, and it's just what it is, man. So when it comes to the fault, I guess my fault um is showing empathy to people who don't care about their families as much as I do. Maybe I can do that. Maybe it'll come off, less harsh. Maybe I could be less harsh. Maybe that's what it is. Is that what it is? Let's get into the next line. Sometime I find myself alone, regretting some little foolish thing, some little simple thing that I've done. question that go with that. What do you think is driving your regret? So I think about, as I get older, more mature, with people that look up to me, you know what I'm saying? I think about some of the things I've done in the past and, you know, looking back and seeing that them people probably didn't deserve what I did, or I could have handled it a different way, or never done it at all. Also seeing how some of these people lives turned out now, how they're living now, and thinking that I might have had something to do with how they living now. Probably not, but maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if I wouldn't have done what I did to them or handled it a different way, maybe their life would be different. Not saying I'm taking all the responsibility of how their lives turned out, but that's just something that I think about, you know what I'm saying, personally. Like if I would have never did it or handled it different, would they lives turned out different? You know what I'm saying? That's just some stuff that I think about. Also, never getting a chance to apologize to a girl who hair I set on fire on a dare. I ain't even have to. I just took the dare and was like, Shh, why not? That ain't nothing. But this happened a long time ago, man. um, she passed away now. You know what I'm saying? It's sad now that I think about it. If I'm smiling, I apologize. I'm just thinking about the visual. I'm just thinking about the visual of it because it was crazy. Um, I'm sorry. Please, please forgive me for laughing at this, man, because she was just sitting there sucking her thumb while her hair was on fire, just sitting there looking like a match, man. It was crazy, dog. This happened long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I definitely regret it. It was terrible. And the most, thing that I regret is that I can't apologize for it now because she done passed away, man. So, it was just pure ignorance, pure childhood, and just taking a dare saying why not? You know what I'm saying? That's something I definitely regret. Something that I did. It was crazy, man. I feel like I've grown as a person since then. Definitely reflect and I'm definitely not that person no more. It might be in there. It might be in there deep in my deep buried deep, man. I think I gotta put a pause on that with all that deep. I think I gotta put a pause on that. But I think that person has been put away, put up on the shelf somewhere, man. But to wrap this up, man, all in all, everybody's gonna make mistakes and have mishaps. But I think we all should try to go into everything we do with good intentions. Everything doesn't have to always be in your favor. I think 50-50 is still a good deal. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't have to be your advantage. 50-50 is still a good deal, man. It's fair. You know what I'm saying? They get their part, you get your part. 50-50 is still a good deal, man. I think everybody out here just trying to take advantage of everybody. Going to things with trying to make, with good intentions, man. Try to be fair, try to treat people fair, have consideration for what people got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, please don't let me be misunderstood. With all the evil in the world, sometimes you'll see some bad. Before we get out of here, let's get into our one gotta go, the Nina Simone edition. So, here we go. We got the song of the episode, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. We got I Put a Spell on You. We got Strange Fruit. And we got Feeling Good. Let me know in the comments which one y'all think should go. We got a new thing that we got that's attached with the podcast. Whether you're listening on Spotify, whatever platform you're listening to, we got fan link where you can go on the fan link. You can click the fan link. You can comment. It'll send us direct message. We can reply right to you directly to your phone. You can comment below, leave a comment on Facebook, Instagram, on YouTube, which is Now You Talking Network. Choose which one gotta go. Let us know. Let me know which one of y'all think. To me, this is a hard decision. Ooh, cause that feel good. Oh my God, them horns are so strong on that. There, there. Then that strange fruit. Strange fruit is tough. That is like a definitely a revolutionary song, man. Especially with the remix with Kanye, with the strange fruit and after mother. That was tough. Then you got I put a spell on you. Ah, Lord. I might have to go with strange. I'm gonna go with strange fruit. I hate to do it, but I might have to go with strange fruit, man. Don't let me be misunderstood. I put a spell on you and feeling good. Just too they just too strong, man. They too tough. I hate to do that to strange fruit, but I'm gonna pick strange fruit, man. Again, let me know what y'all think. We got fan link. You can click on it. It'll send us our message directly, man. So y'all take advantage of that. We want y'all feedback, man. Get the engagement going so we can continue. Also, man, please give us input on the next episode of which songs y'all want us to break down. It don't have to be an old song, but some of these songs, we just be picking because we're in the mood for them. You know what I'm saying? But it can be something new. It can be different genres. Let us know. Please hit us up on Fan Link. Comment below on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Let us know what song we should do next. Also, let us know which Nina Simone song got to go. So thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy j.solo, and this is the Play It Loud podcast. Let's go.